What's up guys, welcome to Cyberunique Art. My name is Ricardo and today I'll be showing you one of my ways of how I go by coloring an anime with the brush tool. Alright guys, as you can see I already drew my character. Her name is Sophia and she's from my universe called Vagrant. So we have a couple ways of going by this. For me, I like to color from light to dark, and you can also color from dark to light, but for me it works best from light to dark. So we're gonna go ahead and start filling in the colors. So as you can see, I already have my palette, color palette for my character, so this is gonna be a lot easy to do. Alright, it's always good to have your color palettes, so you can fill in pretty fast. Okay, so let's start filling in the base colors. Go. Fill in all the skin. Oops, oh, there you go. All the skin. Oh, maybe not. Actually, let's unselect our eyes. So it's a lot easier to fill in the colors. All our skin. We're gonna do our hair. Also, what you want to do is you want to go in and use your brush tool and just fill in any areas that's not filled in. Also guys, I'm using the bucket tool I'm using is basically refer to other layers. Once you click on that, it should fill everything in for you pretty nicely. Skirt. And again, use a pen tool or brush tool, whichever, to fill in any areas you didn't fill in with the bucket tool. There you go. Oops, missing the skin. Let's fill in our top. Our stockings, our boots. Oops. And our belt. Filling in the base colors. Alright. So now since I fill in all the base colors, now we have to figure out how to get where the light source is coming from. Okay, so one way you can go by finding the light source is, what I normally do is basically create a new layer, fill it with black, Once I fill with black, I turn on the opacity and I use a eraser and erase the light source. So basically from you can tell this is the light source here, so you know the light is coming from this direction. So obviously all this area below here going to be shadow. It's just a way to find the shadows. Okay, so now let's start drawing out the shade of the characters. So what I do is create a new layer. If you notice, the base color is on one layer. So now let's start creating our shadows. So I click on, this is the shadow. So what you want to do is start going in and drawing the shadows. Some shadows on our nose. I guess some right here. There. Also here. Neck. Obviously the light is coming from this direction. So basically, let's put a highlight here. All is going to be dark. Shadow here, actually. There. Arms. There. Blouse. Right here. Let's give her some elbow. Highlight. Same goes for the legs. And some shadows on our legs right here. And for our belly. Well, yeah. There you go. Now for our skirt. Oop, wrong layer. There you go. Highlights. Again, you want to keep this very simple, because it's cell shade, you don't want to go too crazy with the details. Or stocking, so let's do that. No. Let's do this. Highlights here. I guess all of this is going to be dark. Just cover that. Let's do the darks, shadows. Some right here. Here as well. I guess one here too. And here. Alright, now for a belt. There you go. I guess you can go darker for a belt right here. actually. Let's try this. Shadows underneath the buckles, I think. That's what you call them, I guess. Now for a top. Get that highlight here. This is all going to be covering from our body, so I guess you don't have to color that, shading that part. There we go. And now we're going to do some dark shadows, just for some details. Wrong color. Again, we're just creating the shadows for our clothes. Actually, yeah. There you go. More dark shadows. I think that's it for this part. But let's put one here. Now for, actually I didn't do the shadows for the skin. Some shadows for the skin. Put it right here. And now for the hair. Okay, so that you know the light is coming from this direction. So basically you wanna, there you go. So the light is coming from this direction. All of this area, all of this area are gonna be dark. So the light, there we go. All the shadows. I guess a little peek of light hitting here. Same goes for that. Same goes. Oh, saving. Same goes for here, and here. And as far as, since all the light is this direction, I guess all of this is going to be in shadow. So, yeah. Actually, let's do one more light here. So as you can tell, guys, I basically, hold on, I'm missing a part. Shadows for our arms. There we go. So all the light is coming from this direction. So basically, on the opposite side, I basically created the shadows because the light is coming from here. And thing I forgot. This piece right here. There you go. Okay, now to fill in all the colors, and this is the fun part, maybe, depends on how you look at it. All right, start filling in. There you go. Fill. Just fill away. And again, guys, I'm using a bucket tool or refer to other layers. Fill in these areas. There you go. Fill. Fill away. And now for the dark areas for the skin. Actually, I forgot to put this. Could use some detail right here, I think. There you go. Yeah, I think that works. Here as well. Not bad. All right, so let's continue. Our top. And for the darks, what am I doing? Oh, there you go. Oh, wrong. You didn't see that. I think this is the area is too much. Let's put it to 5. It's bleeding over a bit. All right, there you go. Guys, if I'm moving too fast, you can just rewind back and just watch. Okay. Missing this part. There you go. All right, not bad. All right, let's further a skirt. There you go. Again, guys, use a pen tool, fill in where we're missing areas. There you go. And now for the darks. There you go. Yeah, that works. And now for the belt. Again, I'm using Alt to switch to the eye drop, and I can select my colors. And what a fail! I didn't draw in the shades for the belt. Here you go. Alright, let's go back to the bucket. Alright. Right. Stockings. I'm just gonna fill in the. I guess we can go a little bit darker. There you go. Now for the hair. Just fill this spot. Oh, that doesn't fail. There you go. Bam. Oh, didn't see that. I have to close this right here. Again, go back a bit. Use the brush tool and go back and fill in the areas you missed. Again, this is just one method on how to do cell shade. I will show you different methods later on in other videos. But for me, I like this one better because it works so well with animations, and especially when you're doing a lot of frames. Yeah, you're gonna love this method when you're doing animations. Okay, and start, fill, oops. No. All right. And still missing that spot. There we go. Actually, let's do this. Much better. All right, so, oh, damn it. Okay, so the main colors is basically finished. So now what we have left is the eyes and highlights. So how I go by doing highlights, I usually create a new layer. Oh, actually, if you notice down here, I have two layers. So this is the shadow and this is the main. So what I'm going to do is click on this thing right here. It says clip to layer below, this is like mask. So when you click on that, basically when I click a new layer again, basically whatever, if I trying to color anything, you notice it stay inside of the layer. See that? And this is magic here. It's all magic. So what I normally do is create a new layer, click on overlay, put the white, and start drawing in my highlights. So I guess, oops, that is supposed to go like that. Here for a belt. I normally do the skin separately because sometimes, you know, it doesn't work out too well for skin. So it's just best to do it on a different layer. Stocking. What else am I missing? Oh, here. Again, guys, the light is coming from this direction. So keep that in mind when you're doing the highlights. Here and here. Oh, you didn't see this one. Okay. And one down. No, maybe here. Okay, once you do that, it's not much highlights for actually. Once you do that, you go back to your bucket tool and start filling in the colors. Missing this part. Just filling in these areas that's I've highlighted, and then you turn down the opacity. See that? Ta-da! It's not so bad. Well, let's try this layer with the skin. Maybe it work. Let's see. Oh, not so bad. See, I'm putting the highlights on our skin. One right here. I think that's it for our highlights. Alright, so the other thing I normally do to add more highlights to this is basically create one more layer, click on the masking tool. I'm going to call it masking tool. I don't know why I didn't just call it masking tool. Click on the overlay, brush, and start highlighting. Oh, stop. Alright, give it some highlights. There you go. See? Not so bad. And I totally failed. I should have. I didn't put any dark for our hair. Let's do that right now. That. Let's see. Let's turn this highlight off. I guess here. I think so. Here. There. Here too. There as well. There. I guess there. Where am I missing? Oh, right here too. And here. And I'm missing that spot. Damn it. Okay, let's do this. Where's my brush? See, you can just erase whatever because it's on a different layer. Whoa. Color. There. What I just. Oops. That. I think that. Ta-da. It works. There you go. See? Not so bad. Be really careful with this though. Let's give her some shadow right here. Oop, that's way too thick. There you go. Maybe here. that's too thick as well. Maybe here. And in here. Just fill. No. Alright, see? Now for the eyes. And we almost finished. Now for the eyes. Okay, so what I normally do is basically turn this off, and I usually color the eyes. If you notice, I have the eyes on a separate layer. So I normally color the eyes separately because that's what I'm comfortable with. You can merge it together if you want, but for my sanity, I like to do. Why is it blue? Why is it blue? Why it's black? Is it blue? No, it's black. Okay. Let's fill in here. Here is again. Use a brush. Go in and fill in. And why am I on blue? Damn it! Lord. All right, so all right, so let's turn this. Oh, sorry, you didn't see that. Okay. There you go. So now for the eyes, I'm gonna create a new layer, and now we're gonna put in some white. Where is this girl eyes? Let's do some whites. In this time, I'm gonna use the lasso tool. There you go. Let's draw in our eyes and fill. Bam. See that? Super easy. Well, actually, hold on. There you go. And now for the eyeballs. You have green eyes. Let's separate that on a different layer. Fill that in. Alright, it's all filled in. Oh, I didn't put in a separate layer. Oh man. Oh well. No layer. I used the magic wand, and let's select and what I feel. Click on the layer, is on. I'm gonna highlight eyes. And now I'm gonna color in our eyes. I usually go on a hairbrush and I just fade it in just like this. Like, bam, there you go. Actually, let's go a little bit darker. That's dark enough. And once you do that, click one more layer again. Come on. Create a new layer and turn it to overlay. Once you turn it to overlay, click on go on white, and I'm gonna make a circle. This is just how I do my eyes. Once you do that, fill it with white, and ta-da! See that? You get a highlight. And one more layer, overlay again. This time you're gonna do this. And that looks stupid. Well, one more time. There you go. Here again. And fill. Bam. See that? Not so bad. And now what I normally do is create a layer on top of your line work, because now you're going to use the highlight, you know. So you're going to create a big old highlight here. Oh, there you go. Highlight here. This is the reflection of the eyes. So then fill. Bam. See that? Look at that. And for some reason this doesn't look too right. Hold on, this is too big. This one is way too big. Alright. And if you want, you can always put a little white dot right here. Whoops. Right here. If you want. You don't have to, but if you want. Or you can do this as well. Give some more, I guess, details in the eyes. You don't have to, but that's if you want. And as far as this thing goes, right here, we're gonna do the same thing like we did for the skin. You know, draw this in right here, right here. There you go. And fill. See that? It's all done. See that? Look on her face. Okay, now for the mouth. Fill. That's the wrong button. Fill. What's going on? Fill. There. And here. Here. There. And let's go in and put some details on our tongue. Tongue. Green. That. There you go. See that? Bam. Oh man. Talking about feeling. Body, where are you? I totally missed these things here. There you go. Let's go back and fill in any loose ends that I missed. See? We messing up, man. It's supposed to be fast. Alright, that's better. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, there, highlight. Actually, let's try this out. Let's do a highlight, and let's. Where's my brush? Brush, where are you? Nope. Take a hairbrush. Let's do our eyes. Let's see if I can make our eyes better. Not so bad. Let's see if I put it on. Whoa, that didn't work. Highlights, not so bad. Alright. And I normally go in and give her some lipstick. You don't have to do it, but just me. Like giving my girls lipstick. And fill. Once you fill, white, highlight, and fill again, and bam. And I totally forgot the shadows under her mouth. There you go. Alright, what else am I missing? Yeah, let's add more highlights. We're gonna just keep adding highlights until she's shining. Oh, that was a fail. White. And there you go for that one. I don't think any more highlights for her. I think she's fine. Okay, guys. Oh, wait. Multiply. Red. let's give her some color in her cheeks. And turn this bad boy down. You don't want it too. See, I put a multiply and I turn it down. Turn this down a little bit more. Yeah, just to give some color in her cheeks. And more highlights. Right here. There you go. Much better. Actually, let's cut this up. Clean it up. Alright, there you go. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and did the background, you know, but the point for this tutorial is to how to color the girl, not the background. In a different video I'll show you how to do backgrounds. So let's turn on the background. Background. And all effects I did as well. Oh, not the sketch though. There you go. And ta-da! All done. I think. Wait, hold on. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, she's all done. Yeah, I think this works. So thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If not, you know what to do. Also, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to leave a comment below so I know what you guys want me to cover next video. Also, if you want a copy of the pinup, go to cyberuniqueart.com. I will leave the link in the description below, and see you later.